Okay, you guys, 5 things that you need to start a business. I got my trusty notebook here because I write everything down because I'm old school. But I want to talk a little bit about why it is so important in 2022, to actually build a business online. I'm not talking about doing something random. I'm not talking about even working for somebody else. I'm talking about working for yourself. But I want to break down 5 things that you can do that aren't complicated and can actually be super fun and you can do in your own time. So these 5 things, you guys, and number 1 is that you have got to be able to sell a product. What do I mean by sell a product? Not a regular product, not a product like selling a product for somebody else, a product that you love. For example, let's say I want to talk about this coffee I'm drinking. Literally, I can go to the company and say, hey, I love your product. I love your coffee. I'd love to try your coffee, and I would like to tell it and show it to my audience on social media. And then in exchange, I would like to get a discount code. And the discount code could be anywhere from 10 to 20%. And say, I want to give my followers this discount code. And then once they have this discount code, then you get commission from it, right? You guys, there's so much money to be made in that. It can be anything. Think of something that you love and that you want to utilize your time with because you're already using it, you're already buying it, and why not get paid for it? That's number 1. Number 2 is I want you to be thinking about another income stream, which is actually reading books. I know it sounds kind of weird. I am still getting passive income 8 years later from reading books, you guys. Reading books, like, I don't have a book with me, but reading a book. Number 3, and oh, by the way, if you want a resource for that, you can go to readbooks.com. You can go to penguinhouse.com/affiliates. You can also go to acx.com, or you can just message me because I'm happy to help you. Number 3 is you want to be thinking about what you could use to get cash back. I love this app. It's called Fetch. And again, I can give you a code for it. And Fetch is great because I literally will scan my receipts and then get gift cards. But also, in the form of gift cards, you can get like Amex gift cards and MasterCard gift cards. And if you have a couple hundred, that's paying your phone bill, that's paying your cell bill, that's paying your gas bill, whatever. Great way to make a little bit extra. Number 4, one of my absolute favorites, is to actually get paid to work with companies promoting products, kind of like selling, but instead you just get a straight paycheck. So let's say it's a juice bar or, I don't know, a CBD company, or again, I'm just throwing out random stuff. It can be anything. Literally, the sky's the limit. And you say, hey, I'm going to charge you $500 to post on my Instagram and then on my YouTube channel, and maybe give them another one, Pinterest or something, whatever you want. And then you say, I want $500 and this is what I'm going to do for you. And you lay it out and you give them 2 stories, 2 whatever. A lot of companies will say yes. I always say to start lower because then you can work your way up, especially if you're starting. Maybe you start out with $150 to $250, but you get 5 of those, it's over $1,000, right? So it's a great way to do that. Number 5 is when you're thinking about creating extra income, what about just doing like a one-off job? You can go to Fiverr, you can go to all these websites, and they will give you, a lot of times companies, especially on Fiverr, are looking for a project, like a solo project, right? They're just looking for one project to get done. And that's great for you because that's extra income, cha-ching, cha-ching. And you don't have to worry about like doing multiple. So it's really, really nice to just do one-off projects, make a couple $100. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure you follow me. Cheers.